Hey, it's time for another art haul. Okay, so what do we have here? The first thing that I got is, I forgot to show last haul, and I got this Dylusions wax medium. So that's for fixing watercolor paintings, you know, by sticking them onto wood, and then it creates a nice finish. You don't have to mount them behind glass. So I wanted to try that. Okay, so this is from Michael's, and I really want to get into this fluid watercolor painting on a larger scale, but I want them really bright. And I was watching some videos where there was a technique, and I got these Dylusions sprays. Okay, so I ordered these on Amazon, and some of them were so expensive in Canada, but a couple of them were $6, and that was, I find, way cheaper than Michael's. And so 2 more just arrived today, so I got 5 of them here. But while I was waiting for these to arrive, I went into Michael's and I saw this set, and I applied a 50% coupon off it, and it was $40, so it was $20, and there's 3 mini ones in there. So I was so happy because these colors that I wanted, this teal and I wanted the purple, on Amazon was so expensive, like retarded expensive. So there's this woman on, she has a video, Linda someone, and she does these amazing, she sprays with the Dylusions on really wet watercolor, and I just love the way it looks. So I really wanted to try that. So got After Midnight, Ground Coffee, Funky Fuchsia, Pure Sunshine, and Chopped Pesto. So really nice colors. And then this kit, I was so happy to get this because it includes 3 sprays, and they're like really nice colors, these 3 sprays. And they're just mini ones, which is perfect. I don't need too much of this stuff. And I always wanted one of these round dauber things. And then it comes with a mini mister. I needed one of those too. So I thought, oh, this is perfect, this kit. Oh man, my battery's dying. Phone is full. There's construction outside and my puppy's whining. So sorry. So there we go. One of those little round ink spreader things. I've always wanted one. A mini mister, which I needed, and it comes with bubblegum pink, teal, and crushed grape in the mini one. So this is so cool. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors. I'm so happy. And then it also comes with this little Dylusions paint thing in black marble. So that's a darker color. And then just a crappy little stencil, actually, whatever. And then some card. So anyway, I was very happy with this. So loving that. Next thing is I got this stencil. I think I got this at Michael's, but look, it's just cells, and I just thought, hey, so I'm talking, my puppy is like wondering why I'm talking to myself. So I just love the cell pattern, so that's nice. The other thing is, for this liquid watercolor technique, she uses Dr. P.H. Martin's Radiance watercolors, but I already have a ton of watercolors, liquid. Well, I already have a lot of watercolors, but she used the Radiance ones, but they're not light fast, so I didn't want to invest in them because they're so expensive. So I went to my local Wallach's art store here in Ottawa, and I've heard these Econoline by Royal Talons liquid watercolors. These aren't light fast either, but they're way cheaper. I got this whole set. These are like $15 each, so $33. I got all these colors. So I was so happy about that, like score big time. And I got all these colors. So I'm gonna do paintings with this process, and then first she starts out with this Dylusion spray, then she goes for these, and they really spread well, and they're very luminous. They're not light fast though, but they're luminous. But then I also got the PH Martins. Then she goes in with the Hydrus watercolors. So I've always wanted these, and I figured, oh, what the heck, I want to do this special technique, and now's the time to get them. So there we go. I just got the small bottles. I think this is set number 1. And that's it. Look at all the ink and liquid watercolors. I'm so excited to play with that stuff. Then at my local art store, I also picked up some more gilding gloves because my other ones are covered in cat hair and I just can't. I can't. So I got some more of those. Picked up some 50-cent washi tape to use with my scan and cut mat for 50 cents at Michael's. They were all out of alcohol ink. Apparently it's super popular right now, so everyone's buying it. It's all out of the stores, and they only had 3 colors, and I just picked up a Havana Brown alcohol ink. And I also picked up this, so nice, is a dagger striper. It's a Princeton 1/2 inch size 6 dagger brush. So that is really nice for making leaves, striping, stuff like that. I'm loving this. Just on the off note, you'd be interested in this. It's not art, but I picked up this. I don't even know if you realize this exists, but this is real frankincense. I got this on Amazon. Where's the package? Here it is. Just comes in a package like that, and it's resin. So you just put it in a little, I have a clay pot, and you just burn it, and it's really healing. You know, it was a gift to the baby Jesus, they say, but it was clearly worth a lot back then, you know, because it's healing and it's really good. So I just thought I'd introduce you to that. If you've never heard of Boswellia carteri resin, that's frankincense. And I bought this huge pack of incense. Some of these incense you buy on Amazon is not good, but these are good. So I just wanted to show you. I think it was 30 bucks for this whole thing. Then each one has like at least 10 in it, but these are actually good ones. So I'll leave the link down below if I can. Actually, I will leave the link to both those things if you're interested. Next thing, I went to the dollar store, and so this stuff is, this is not really art related, but this is just a really nice mercury glass cup for the bathroom. I got it, just really sparkled so nicely. Got some cups to mix fluid art stuff in. I got just simple $1.50 chunky glitter in case I want to do a geode or something. And some more glitter. Okay, these are a bit weird, but so I bought, this is like a placemat, but it's like a dahlia. My niece's name is Dahlia, so I do lots of dahlia paintings. And this is a big like placemat, but I figured how this is like a huge ass stencil. Like look how big it is. It's like a foot wide. So how cool would that be on a large canvas, or just even on a small painting for big texture? So that's kind of cool. This I picked up, it's a very large pizza tray. And I thought, what if I were to use that as a canvas, prime it with gesso? It's kind of flimsy though, but it could be reinforced in the back. But just pouring it, and it'd be very light to hang on the wall. Like I like round shapes, and it's very hard to find round canvases, which really annoys me. So I just bought that to try pouring on. Okay, this was another interesting find at the dollar store. These were like $3.50 each. I'm not gonna go make any paintings or real crazy good art with these alcohol markers, but these will be perfect on like just to do texture on alcohol ink paintings, just to do dots and stuff, you know. So they had 2 colors, 2 sets, and those are the colors. Bronze, green, warm gray, blue, burnt something, peach, rose pastel, blue, green, red, purple, orange, yellow. So that's kind of interesting. So I thought this was the best find at the dollar store. This is an 8x10 artist panel, and it's wood, and it was $3. Like, these are so expensive at the art store. So that's an 8x10. I got 2 of those, and then they had this size, which is a 12x16, like $4. So I don't know if that's new there, but I freaked out when I saw that, because to buy those at Wallach's at my art store is like crazy expensive. I also got for that bee monogram wreath that I gilded for my aunt Barbara, I spent like, it was like a $30 frame, and then I got it for 50% off, I think. Whatever, it was expensive though, and I figured it's like a deep frame like this. This was at the dollar store, so $4. I bought 2 of these because I'm gonna do a wreath for Dolly still, and just take this art out of it. But so that's a perfect price for that frame. I got 2 of those. And then before I went to the dollar store, you hear the jingle bells? Maybe I'll do that one first. This is, so as you know, you may or may not know, I featured Sherlock in some of my videos. He's my Scotty puppy. He's a year old, but how cute is this little Christmas thing? And it's red plaid. That's his jam, right? He looks really good in red plaid. So $3. That's his little Christmas collar. It's so cute. Oh, buddy. Do you hate it? You hate it, eh, baby? Oh. Shirley, are you jingling? Sherlock, are you jingling? You sure look cute, though. You sure look cute. Yay. And then I got this before I found the thicker wreath at, yes, we hear you. Before I found the thicker wreath at the dollar store, I bought this for Dolly's wreath at Michael's, and it was $14. I thought I got a good deal until I got the $4 frame. That was $14. I bought this book. I'm returning some of them, so that's a thing. If you're bored with watercolor, read this book. And this is actually a really good one. It's got some really good ideas and techniques in there. Like, it's different things to do with watercolor, and that's what I'm looking for. I know how to paint in watercolor, but I want some ideas on how to do different things. So this is actually a really good book. So using alternate elements like tape, collage, cutting things out, that's what I'm into. That's using dots. A lot of this stuff I know, but see, that kind of stuff, like looking through a silhouette, that's really interesting. So I got that one. This one is very basic. This is way too basic for me. But if you're a beginner, you might like this. This is like learning how to do washes, practicing with shapes, and you can practice right in the book here. So it has you do geometric, has you practice with washes, practice with salt, then you merge them. See, it's cute. They're just really nice, you know, feathers and geometric. Like, look at that little hedgehog. So this is a really good beginner's book. It's just too basic for me, but I wanted to check it out. So you might like that. I'll leave links for those. And I actually got 2 more books. Watercolors, the Watercolor Ideas book, and this is what attracted me, this cat with ink. But it's just inspiration, so it's a bit basic for me too, but it's just an inspiration. Well, it's not basic, it's more just inspirational ways of doing things. See, using symmetry. I've been to design school, so I kind of know a lot of this stuff. Using symmetry, using color, using balance, stylized figures, handmade paper, stuff like that. Diptychs, dioramas, metallics, balance. So you might like that. And then I'm really into abstraction lately. So I'm kind of obsessed with abstract abstraction techniques, because I've always been a real tight realist drawer and painter, so this is helping me loosen up, and I'm just finding the joys in abstraction. I love it. I can't get enough. As you can see, with my latest uploads, it's mainly abstracts lately. So those are those. I'll leave the links for those below. And that's it for my haul. Lots of frames. And I've got some nice incense to set the mood. And yeah, so I'll be trying out some of this stuff in my latest videos. Hope you enjoyed this haul. Drop a like if you did, subscribe if you care to, and have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching.
What are you doing? You gonna say hello to everybody? Hey, shut up, 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 stay, dance, dance. Good boy. Oh, you're lazy. You're a lazy bum. What kind of dance was that? Oh, Sherlock. Mommy, what did you do to me? Sure. It's not your tail.